You're going to Lerwick. Is that a good Scottish accent? Yes, it is. 478 miles, something like that. Who's ready for an adventure? Now I've got to pick 5. I'm thinking of sending 3 cocks and 2 hens. That is what we will do. I've got an idea of 2 or 3 that I want to send that I've been preparing, and then the other 2 kind of left vacant.
The longest race of our year, Lerwick in the Shetland Isles, is 478 miles to our loft in North Nottinghamshire. Last year, both birds made it back, but took over a week to do so. This time I was hoping for better results with the chosen birds.
You do feel good. What do we reckon? Now you're meant to be a long distance bird, but so far you haven't really done anything, so I'll try you at Dunbar. So I've chosen my 6. Sorry, I've chosen my 5. I wanted to send 6. These are the 2 cocks. Come on. This one's a bit flighty. This is the Belgian bird, and this is from Alex. And I didn't send him last week, so he's had a week off. And so we've got you probably best prepared because I knew I was going to send you. And he hasn't done amazing so far this year, but we've only done mostly short flights. And the one from Dunbar, he was an hour behind. That was a few months ago. So hopefully he will perform a little better. And then the other one we've got is this guy who's been our first bird back. It's our first bird back last week by a fair margin. And this is 09682. And he's already done well, haven't you? And he likes me, don't you? You like me. You always come for a peanut. But he did race last week, and he was a first bird back. But looking at the conditions, it's looking like if they manage to get liberated within 3 or 4 days, there's no west in the wind. So it might end up being a helpful wind for us. So I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to regret it, no doubt. Then the hens is a little bit more tricky. So 2 of these are Charlie's birds. So we've got the cocks are 2-year-olds, and the hens are yearlings. And that's because these hens have been racing quite well. This one, 6-6, hasn't. But it is the same way bred as 1983. And then we've got this one, which is from Callahan, 01513. So it is a Marley based bird, Marley Westrock based bird. And so far you've been doing okay, but nothing special. And so this should be really her favourite distance. This one, 6-7. This is the same way bred as Guernsey hen, Charlie's Guernsey hen, and that Guernsey hen was the one that would have topped the fed from Guernsey, but it's sort of sat on the roof. It's 20-2, so we're expecting the birds from the Guernsey race, which is 266 miles, and 80 or 90 miles of that is over the English Channel. So I'm going to go back now because they go back to Charlie's now because they should be coming in within the next half hour. Well, it's 1 minute to 3, so coming around.
Come on.
There we go.
Come on, dear. Yeah. Come on. That you wouldn't get into the deer.
Oh dear.
Come on. 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 Come on.
The rotter.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Got to chase it up. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Bloody thing.
Losing vital seconds here. He does not want to go in. There we go.
Don't you get near it. Don't you get near. Keep your back out of the way. No. That's been same all week.
That's the one that you wouldn't come in last time.
Come on, what time was that been on?
21.
Come on.
Somebody on.
Come on. Come on. I knew if Cobb wouldn't gone in. Don't you go near it, leave it.
No, I'll keep it.
Bloody
I've
thing.
never had a bull like that before.
It's gone next door. Try and chase it down. It's on the next door's roof. She's gone on next door's roof now. She's going from roof to roof. Just sat on next door's roof. Bloody thing.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Never.
I knew I'm not good. That's why I sent it out the bloody way. Only thing happened is chasing him off Bungalow.
He's no interest in coming in, has he, look? Just see the amount of stress that is. You wait 6.5 hours, isn't it? Nothing you can do, is there? It's miles ahead of anything else. It's doing a loop. Now he's coming down, look.
Has it gone in?
No, is that just beep then, or not?
Yeah. Come on. Let's see if we're going. Come on.
Don't go round there because I don't want to scare it off. There it is, look. This is the drama. No control over getting them in. You just got to try and encourage them in.
I've never had a bull like that before. Haven't.
23.
Number 11.
No, is that the one or not? What is it?
The early then.
That you sent to Guernsey? It is a Guernsey bird.
That's a good one.
That was 7 minutes. 7 minutes after it arrived. And it definitely runs in the genes because this one does the same thing. But we're going to try her because she's flown all right. There you go. 3 hens, 2 cocks. Let's get off. The weather forecast for this weekend looks terrible, really, and all next week. So I've got all the 5 birds at Lerwick, and they're there now, I think. Today is Friday, so they're either there or arriving, and they should be going tomorrow, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And our last race of the old bird season is also meant to be from Dunbar tomorrow, but that's been postponed and probably isn't going to go ahead because the weather just doesn't look very good. So I think that's it for the old bird season. Hopefully the Lerwick birds will get away, but I can't really see when because the forecast just looks like it's going to be grey and rainy. The wind is pretty good for us because it's an easterly, but that changes on Tuesday, I think, and to a westerly, which would be no good for us at all. While ever there's loads of storms, I mean there's thunderstorms predicted for tomorrow, so it's not going to happen. So all attention is on to the young birds. I'm going to basket these and I'm going to take these up, move them up to 20 miles because they've done quite a few at 10 or 12 miles and they've beat me back, so we're going for 20 miles now, and then I don't know how much training they're going to get this week come in because of the weather. So here we are, right, 20 miles, I think it might be 21 miles, and the weather is beautiful. Quite a lot of cloud over that way though, so I have to pull our fingers out. Birds can see the sun, hardly any wind. We'll give them a few minutes to just get acclimatised and get their bearings, work out where they are, and then we'll let them go. I'm trying to pull the birds over a little bit to the east of Doncaster because we're with going up the A1 all the time, it's convenient for me, but it's probably not the best way of getting my birds moving away from that line of flight. So I've come a little bit further east, and hopefully that'll encourage these birds when they're flying home to sort of pick up their line of flight a little bit on a better line so they get home quicker. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. It did seem to in the past, and this year I haven't trained this side. I've stayed on the A1 and it's not worked out quite so well in the old bird season. I just want to try and start afresh almost with these young birds, and we'll see if it works. Oh, I sneeze when I look at the sun. Right, let's get going. That just took me 40 minutes to get back, so... Oh, yeah, they're back. Well, they beat me, which is good. Not surprising, really. Took me way too long. Come on, then. Come on. They've only just got back, though, because I can hear them eating. It's now Tuesday. No, it's not. Sunday. Sunday, and the birds have been held over at Lerwick for a second day. They were held over on Saturday, and they were held over again today. Yesterday it seemed quite nice here to begin with, and then it got grey and miserable. And this morning it was nice here. Probably could have trained the young birds this morning, but now it's this. You can see it's not very pleasant at all. Looking at the forecast, I can't see how the birds will get away. I think they'll end up bringing them back, which is a shame. But we sent the 5 anyway. I mean, look, this is it's pretty sodden. We just had a downpour. If they could find a window that was good at Lerwick and good in Scotland, and then they just had to battle through this in England, I think that would be a good challenge for them. But looking at this, I think it's just probably too much. So, oh yeah, the problem with this weather is I can't train the young birds, and I've only got to 22 miles on the young birds so far.
Now here's a sight that's becoming a bit too familiar. A young bird returning from a training chuck with damage to her breast.
Oh dear. Have you been got? Go on then.
Luckily it's superficial, but it's one of only 2 of the money birds I have left.
So the birds were liberated from Lerwick finally. Today is Tuesday. They were liberated at 6 o'clock this morning into a light, I think it said it was a light southeasterly, which was great for us because that means it's blowing them into the country. However, within an hour the weather had turned, and now it's blowing quite moderately to the west, or from the west, sorry. So it's not good for us, but the conditions appear to be good up there, and they're not too bad here. Full cloud, but it's quite high, so hopefully we'll get a bird today. I was quite quietly confident because of the easterly wind, southeasterly. That's probably the best wind for us, assuming the birds are fit enough. But it's turned westerly quite considerably, so it'll probably be one in Lincolnshire. Or Norfolk. I reckon probably 10-11 hours would be the best possible outcome for us. Probably going to be 14 if it's today, maybe tomorrow morning as well, so we'll see. But I'll try and record what I can. Problem with these kind of races, because they're so long, is I don't know when to press record. I just end up recording, random stuff or just lots and lots of nothing. I mean, that looks pretty grey. Looks like a downpour over there, doesn't it? Starting to rain, which isn't great. Really dark clouds over that side. Charlie seems to think that the birds could be here by 3 o'clock, but I don't think so. Though, I mean, who am I to say that? I mean, he's raced it far more times than I have. But that's really, really thick black cloud there, and I can feel the rain starting to fall here, so a bit nervous about that. But yeah, they should. If he's right, then they should be here in half an hour. Last year's bird won with a velocity of 1695, so that chap was 45 minutes ahead last year. It's mental. It's 1400, yeah, so we're already 1442. We're too damn slow.
Yeah, too damn slow.
Impatient as ever, and with the hours ticking by, I find other ways to keep myself busy.
10, 11, 16, 41, 42, 46, 47, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. 120 pairs.
It's 9:30 and it's getting dark now. This is now classed as the hours of darkness, so the race is sort of paused for overnight. So far, only one bird has been clocked in, not mine. I haven't seen a feather. There's one bird in section C that's doing just over 1,000 yards a minute. That's it so far. So we'll shut this off, and then race starts again at 4:45 a.m. Am I getting up then to turn the clock on? There's a bet. I don't know. So yeah, it seems like it's been a really tough race. If only one bird's clocked in so far out of nearly 800. It's our first young bird race tomorrow from Wetherby. The weather looks like it might be okay in the morning. We've got 22 to send. I was going to send 23, but we had one that looks like it's hit wires during training, so that's going to have a bit of time off. Probably might be able to get to Harrogate, which is 50, 60 miles. It's a very short race tomorrow. And we've got what I think are 14 cocks. And then there are 8 hens plus that one in there. I definitely got probably 20 or 30% of those the wrong way around, but we can work that out as we go throughout the year. Some of these birds, I'm not going to say anything yet because no doubt I'll end up getting it wrong, but there's some that feel really quite good, strong, I would say, and some that you can see are just not as heavy or not as muscular, but they're all fit. I let them out this morning and the hens buggered off for like nearly 2 hours. The day of the race and confidence was high. The wind was blowing the birds straight home to me, so I was a shoo-in for a good result.
So the birds went up at 2 o'clock. It's Saturday today, so it's quite a late one. It was very wet and grey and miserable earlier on. But they're up at 2 o'clock. It's only 50 something miles, so I reckon about an hour would be a good bird depending on how they clear. So today the main aim of the game is get as many birds back as possible within a decent time. And it's a good learning experience for them, so it'll be interesting to see how they come and how they fare today. 22 birds. The only one I haven't sent is the one that hit the wires, which is annoyingly one of the Federation money birds. So what they've done this year is you've got 5 rings that you put on your young birds at the start. You buy the 5 rings, a fiver each, or a tenner each, can't remember how much, and then then you get to win a prize, money if your bird comes first, just out of those rings, those B rings. I had 5, and then of the 6 birds I've lost, 3 of them are B rings, annoyingly. So not much I can do about that, but hopefully the one that I have sent today will do all right, because the other one is in there, and maybe we'll send it next week depending on how fit it is. 51 miles, 722 yards. First race of Young Bird season 2025. No dropper today. Giving up with that. Double check that clock's still on. Yes. I can hear the ice cream van. I can hear the ice cream van, I can hear the ice cream.
Bang on cue, pigeon number 1 buzzes the chimney pots overhead.
Not one of mine, it is. Come on. There's another one with it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. In. That one is 254. It's a Northwest Home and Union bird. That came with a white bird. That's why it didn't land straight away. It came with another one. Come on. There's another. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's TMP breeding. There we go. Right, so 16 minutes, 17 minutes after the first bird arrived, we've got, it says 5 there, but we've already had one in the loft, so 4. Not brilliant, I've got to admit. So that 4th bird back is our money bird that we could get something for today, but not being 15 minutes behind, we can't. So, never mind.
With only around 10% of the birds back within race time, at least on the provisional results, and 2 of mine making it back later in the week, it's clear the Lerwick race needs even more focus to get a good result.
Well, it turns out the Lerwick race wasn't great for us. No birds back in race time. First bird back was Charlie's, 82. He is 2 years old. He's topped the fed before, and he was the bird that I was quite happy with. He felt good. He was our first bird back the week before. I sent him. He took 3 days. He came back and he was fine. He was spinning around on the trap there. And then 3 days later, we got one of the hens back. Again, that was Charlie's. So no Belgian bird yet. And the bird, Callahan's hen, that one's not back yet. I think they probably will make it back, given a bit more time. They did last year anyway. I got 2 back last year. I'm just hoping we'll get something similar this time. For the young bird race, I thought we did all right, but no, we got absolutely battered by one of the chaps in the flying club. He got 15, and he was like 4 minutes ahead of us. But then another guy in the club who's a really good flyer, he only had 1 back after 2.5 hours. So, and he's only a mile and a half away. So, by all accounts, it was a bit of a ropey race, just with young birds going all over the place. We're only 1 missing. I think a lot of them got their birds back the following day. So I think the birds were just a bit confused. I'm not really sure what happened, but that's young bird racing, I suppose, isn't it? So we've been at it again this week, and hopefully we'll have a better performance coming up. What are you doing?